There we go.
Okay. All right, there we go. Well, good morning. It's 7:06, the Plan B Morning Show. Back in Hunter. Whoa, what are you doing over there, man? Calm down. Earthquake.
This camera's touchy.
Yeah, be careful. Don't touch it. All right, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Anyway. Hey, what's up? It's the Plan B Morning Show. Welcome to it. Don't forget we're streaming. Find us on Twitch. Find us on Facebook. Find us on the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that for web exclusive content, including, I don't know if I'll have it on today, but I am excited because later on today, around like 10:45, I'm interviewing Rob friggin' Halford of Judas
Oh,
Priest.
nice.
Very excited about that.
Cool.
So I will have another Discover New Music Monday if I get it done. If not, I'll wait. Maybe I'll post it Tuesday or wait till next week. I'll probably forget either way, but yeah.
You just humble brag there.
Of course I did. I'm interviewing. So
we all know, even though there's nobody around me, but everybody knows just in the tone of your voice. Oh, I get to interview Rob Halford today.
Yeah, the guy from Judas Priest. All right. Yeah. Breaking the Law, Rob Halford.
If I have enough time, if I can make it to the interview.
If I could squeeze Rob Halford into my schedule, we'll see.
Rob called me the other day. He's like, I really want to interview with you. That's what,
Robbie, that's what all his friends call him. Robbie called me the other day, and real big deal. Real big deal.
That's what he's calling him.
Yeah, that's right. It's what people close to him. Robbie, hey.
Okay. Then call him Robbie in the interview. I
do have it. I did some prep on this. And of course, you get with guys like Rob Halford / and when I interviewed Billy Corrigan, you get 10 minutes, and you got a guy there that is like 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Yeah,
and
that's
like
10 minutes max.
It's max. And so it's hard to kind of dive into it, especially if the art.
Right.
Like I remember Dave Mustaine. I had a great interview with him, but he was kind of long-winded. I'm like, Dave, I only got 10 minutes. All right, wrap it up. Give me quicker answers. But it's also Dave Mustaine. I'm like, I don't want to rush the guy.
They're looking at the agent, and he's just
right.
Going,
it's like, come on, wrap it up. But I am excited about that. I'm nervous, but I'm very excited. So again, that's why I tell everyone, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because you'll only get it there as well. And got some other good ones. I think we got Mick Mars. Of Motley Crue on the way. Nice. I'll be talking with Ash from New Year's Day. So, exciting stuff in 2024, all on the way. And again, exclusive to the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page that you should subscribe to. So make sure you do that. So, Hunter, before we get to Morning Dump, and I know we got a lot to do this hour, a lot to talk about, but I have to share this. I have been waiting since Friday evening to share this with you. So,
why?
Obviously, everyone knows you get ads that are suggested to you on Facebook, YouTube, whatever. An algorithm that all of these media platforms have that push things to you that they think you might like. Maybe they look at your browsing history or you're talking about it with a friend.
You're getting an ad about something we talked about, aren't you?
Nope. I don't know how this popped up on my feed, but it was an ad for a dog paw washing container. So what this is, and it was a little short video on Facebook, and it's a thing. It's this little cylinder that you take, and let's say you're out at a park and the dog gets dirty paws. Well, you wash their paws, their muddy paws before they get in. And I was so intrigued by the look of this. And that's
a flashlight,
dude. Right? Okay, so. Before I give the whole thing away, this was actually what it was, is the Dexys Mudbuster portable dog paw washer. I clicked on it because I was so intrigued. This has 61,000 reviews on it. I'm going to show you this. If you go to our stream now, you can see it.
The Mudbuster.
You know what this is? This is a fleshlight for people who want to have fleshlight.
I don't know if you're busting mud or you're busting something.
So now here's my thing, Hunter. There is 61,000 reviews. This is the top recommended thing. You're telling me out of these 61,000 people that all 61,000 bought this to wash their dog's paws?
Hunter. I love my dog loves the Mudbuster. Right?
Yeah.
It feels, my dog said it feels great.
It got his paws. So look at that thing.
Yeah,
this is for washing your dog's paws.
Yeah. Right. That's
Come
a $10 flashlight. That's a cheap flashlight.
I got to go. Hold on. You know what? You can
Hey, you
search
know
in
what?
reviews. Hold
Real
on.
quick too. Save your money. Well, maybe not because it's golf. That's a golf club washer. Same
You
thing.
could do that too. Okay, so I went into the ratings part of this. If you go to it, and I typed in the search bar other uses.
Oh God.
Of course. Question here: could this be used for other things?
Yeah. Nice.
Does anyone use a dog cleaner with this? Okay, that's not as good. So useful. Okay, it's hard for me to believe that this dog paw cleaner that looks like this and with 61,000 ratings and millions probably sold, that every single person that bought this is using it for their dog.
Yeah. No. Why is your dog paw cleaner in your bedroom? That's weird. Wouldn't you put that like under the sink?
What? When did you get a dog? Is he outside? Where's your dog at?
Do you
I don't
clean
have
your
a dog.
dog's paws on your bed? Because that thing's been on your nightstand ever since you bought. Bought it.
Come on.
Here, okay, here's a legit question around it. Because I've never had a dog. You've had plenty of dogs. Is that a legit product?
Here's the thing.
As a dog owner, do you look at that and you're like, damn, that's
very
cool.
much so. It goes back to whenever I see like why can't I think of the name? A golden retriever at the beach.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what are you doing? Or someone takes their big German Shepherd to the muddy park. I'm like, you're gonna let that thing back in? It actually is a legit product. Like, that's great. That'll make the paws clean before they hop back in there. But why do I feel like the guy who invented this, his dog stepped into his fleshlight with a dirty paw and then it came out clean, and the guy's like, oh my God, why didn't I think of this?
You know?
Fido, get your paw out of my fleshlight. Daddy's going to be a millionaire.
Two things coming together.
Look at this thing, man.
Coming up with an idea.
Come on,
hey,
man.
You're not wrong. I'm totally with you on this
And
one.
just the numbers, too. You're going to tell me out of the hundreds of thousands of people who have purchased this, every single one of them has a dog. No effing way.
Do they have different sizes for different size paws?
Of course they do. You can get small, medium, and large.
Okay.
Medium with the lid, large with the lid, so you can hide your dog paw cleaner.
All right.
It comes with a cleaning agent there as well.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, look at that. Look, it even gives you the thickness of what it can fit, so you know which size paw. Come on, man.
Hey, so when are you getting yours?
All right, add to cart. I'm going to add it to cart. Let's be honest. You know what crossed my mind. You know it did. I'm not going to sit here, Hunter, and pretend
crossed your mind. Look, you're talking about it right now.
Like, you can't. You know me, all right? Of course, I was like, look, we have a dog. I could justify it with Kiki. Okay. Like, why did you buy this? Well,
days at once here. She knows. She'll know.
She knows.
She knows.
Anyway, so yes, I'll be ordering my dog paw cleaner. It should be here in 1 to 2 business days.
Hey, real quick before we move on, have you seen the movie theater Dune cup?
Oh my God, the popcorn cup?
The popcorn cup?
SNL did a skit on that. That's how amazing it is.
So the new movie Dune coming out, the movie theaters came out with a popcorn bucket or a cup or whatever it is.
Here, I'll share it with everyone. You can see it.
Everybody, when they saw it, were like, who reviewed this? Like,
so it's supposed to look like the sandworm in Dune. Everyone knows the sandworm. Sandworms. But obviously they did not think this through. Here, if you go to our stream, I will show it to you. It's the same thing. It's the same.
Oh man.
I mean, this is what they made.
Yeah. Come on. Somebody it just amazes me that it gets through the inspection. Like nobody nudged anybody and was like, hey, we might end up everywhere on the internet with this.
Right. You're telling me not a single.
But maybe that's good. Maybe that's a good.
No, it's not. I think every company needs someone like me on their board, their advertising board, to run whatever they need. You need the perv. Every company needs some guy with a thin mustache and rose-colored glasses. Right. All right, to run by whatever they're ready to release to the public. Because how many times have we seen this? How many times
would you do anything with this product behind closed doors that you wouldn't? And in front of us.
If Gary, the guy with the thin mustache and the rose-colored glasses, goes, yes, I would. Don't release it to the public. Oh my God. Anyway, long story short, I'm gonna be buying the mud buster for my dog's paws, and only my dog's paws.
They get the right size for the right size paws.
Hold on. Liv said, I have the mud buster for my golden retriever and my St. Bernard because we live on a dirt road. It really works to clean their paws. I cannot comment on the other use. What's your boyfriend? What's your husband say, Liv? What's he say about it?
Right.
I'm taking the dogs for a walk. I'm taking the dogs for a walk. That's like the 8th time.
It's not even noon.
Leave me alone. We're going for a walk.
Taking the dog.
The dog comes back not even panting. Like, did you take him for a walk? Mud buster my ass. Oh, the nut buster. Anyway, I had to share that. I've been sitting on that since Friday. So, all right. Well, anyway,
sit on it, right?
No, it's the other way. I've been laying on it since Friday.
Laying on this story. Good God. All right, let's go.
Let's keep her moving here, folks. It's time for your morning dump. I'm getting all hot and sweaty in here, man.
Thinking about that mud buster.
As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777 or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Yeah, pump it. Yeah, pump it. I need to pump out that mud buster of mine. That's what
hey, right. Get that thing clogging.
Just a few months after cracking down on access to their Sky Clubs, Delta announced that they're opening an even fancier airport lounge. They're called Premium Lounges, and the first will open in New York City in June. The first one will be 3,800 square feet with a restaurant, wellness areas, a market. But Delta says that no two will be alike. No word yet on how much it will cost to go to the Premium Delta Lounge. You've flown a few times. Have you ever snuck into one of the lounges, one of the frequent flyer clubs, if you will, these fancy closed off areas for all?
No, I haven't done any of that, but I'm just honestly trying to get on the plane and just go. Let's go. But it's never go there. It's always go. Wait.
Oh yeah,
wait, and then wait some more, and then plane's delayed. Then wait some more. So, what is the lounge? What's so nice about it? Is it just
You're talking to a guy who's never gotten bumped up to business class, okay? I've never even had the extra leg room by the emergency seat,
dude,
okay?
We've been laying on the floor, with my head on my bag.
I'm in the bottom part with the luggage. That's where I fly. So, they got like the nice leather couches. I don't know. I don't know what they do in these fans. Are drinks free in these for certain people? I'm honestly not sure. It's too fancy.
It'd be really nice. Somebody needs to figure out how to get a suitcase that folds out into a cot on one end. Because I'm always like, dude, it'd be so nice to lay down. And they have the spots over there. But I'm like, how clean are those? And who's
you're not. Well,
yeah. I mean, it's an airport pod that you lay in that
no, you know what that is? That's a masturbation pod. That's what everyone's
right. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
The over under how many people have put their naked buttocks in there on the seat in the airport is everyone. Yeah. And I'm not even like the floor. I'm not laying my head down. I'm not rolling my jacket.
Sometimes, especially on the way back, though, you're so hungover.
I get it. But
you know what?
Maybe there's something to it.
If you fly with us, which I don't highly suggest, fly with other people. We'll meet you there.
Something will go wrong.
Save you. No. She likes to get there to the airport. I'm telling you, 7 hours early.
What's she doing?
7.5. We need to give you. If I should be 7.5.
Tell you what, why are we
here so early? I get it. Like, you don't want to miss your flight. Big deal. It's a big deal. But dude,
let's just stay overnight in the air. Let's stay overnight in the airport just in case. We want to make sure we're there.
Well, you never know how long the TSA is going to take. And I mean, we always just blow right through it.
Yeah.
Over here.
Yeah, unless,
terminal.
Hey, unless you're keistering heroin, all right, you may have a little bit harder time going through, but most of us are getting through no problem. All right. Yeah. It's fine. They're going to take your oversized toothpaste or that shampoo bottle that you forgot that was too big, and then you're going to be on your way, and you're going to have 6 hours to kill now.
Yeah.
All right.
To what? Buy the $19 beers that are at the airport.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
I'm spending all my money before I get the vacation.
Yeah, I don't think any VIP lounge would make me go like, "Oh, this is nice. What a nice flying experience we had." Hey, here's the thing. What do you think the Spirit Airlines VIP lounge is like? Some inflatable furniture, maybe a futon and a cooler full of cheap beer. Welcome to Spirit VIP lounge.
We upgraded from concrete benches to metal benches.
It's in a closet. It's in a janitor closet. That's where the Spirit Airlines VIP lounge is. Hey, got some extra peanuts for you. Yeah,
I'm just not trying to hang around that place. Do you think people go there for fun that don't fly? Can you get into that spot?
I don't think so. I think
much
it's
like
all behind the gate.
The hospital cafeteria where people just go there to eat.
Good food there. Surprisingly good food. Right?
Yeah, it's good food.
Quiet environment, No.
Nobody's paying those extra that stupid price for the hot dog. And
I don't think so. No. I don't like for me, I wouldn't. No. The only thing maybe again in my dumb mind, if you're trying to pick up chicks traveling, maybe some lady, she's on business away from her husband. She's had a few Cosmos at the airport bar.
That's where I meet all the European chicks, man.
It's great, man.
I'm broke, but damn,
if Kiki ever leaves me, if my wife ever leaves me, my new pickup strategy is to go meet chicks on layovers at the airport bar, the VIP lounge. That's what we'll do. It's a new thing. We're just going to be crushing ass at the airport, man. Crushing ass. I don't think so, but hey, who knows? Anyway, so, yep. Enjoy your Delta VIP premium experience. Fancy. Yeah. What about this? If you think about it, it's a little strange that we apply deodorant, but only to a few small areas. Do you ever feel like you need more coverage?
I've actually thought of this
Maybe
before. This
a lot more coverage. There are some products out there that are whole body deodorants. And actually, I saw a commercial for one it was like pre-game before the big game. Apparently, searches for body deodorant have increased 27% since last year. And the hashtag full body deodorant on TikTok has more than 20 million views. One expert says, quote, "We're finding that people are struggling with body odor in general. Men, they're focused around their chest and private areas, but for women, it's under their bras." So yeah, full body deodorant.
Stinky bra.
Got that stinky underboob.
Stinky underboob.
Stinky underboob. Got that underboob.
So I've always had this question too, and I think I thought of it one day because I'm like, why did we put deodorant underneath the arms, but not in between your legs, behind your knee? It's kind of the same thing.
Your knee
maybe
pits,
not. Maybe because your legs open all the time.
Yeah, you're getting air to them.
Yeah, dude, I've known of people using it for down there.
I mean, I guess I could understand. No, you give yourself a couple spritzes.
Clean it. Take a shower.
But that's what I mean, right? Just a good shower. And I guess the only way I could think is, one, who's going to be around me naked where they're going to be in smelling distance of my genitals other than my wife? And,
hey, your penis smells like Old Spice.
No, that's
she's down there whistling.
You're smelling high karate on that penis right there. But no, I mean, I guess I don't understand. Maybe because I don't have a physical, a labor, a job where I'm building up a sweat throughout the day where maybe I'd get some stank going. Yeah. But most times I'm getting a shower in and I'm good to go. I don't need to run the deodorant stick down my crack. I don't know. It seems a little much. It seems a little much. Overkill.
Yeah, too much in there. Yeah, I say stick to the pits, man. Yeah. I gotta have the there's some deodorant that I can't use. It's more like the gel stuff. Dude, it's sticky. It's gross.
I don't like the gel stuff. It's weird. I don't.
I gotta have the white. It's like the anti-perspirant or whatever. I don't even know what.
No, I don't. I like just the the blue gel kind, not like the gel.
Yeah.
You know the stick. The stick.
I can't do the blue stick either. It's too sticky for me.
Actually, what I find the cheapest deodorant, usually it's like the Right Guard 2-pack for $4.99. All right,
it is. It's the Cool Rush, it's
the Cool Rush, whatever, the Musk or whatever, the cheap one.
2-pack.
I mean, dude, some of these sticks of deodorant, they're like $10 a piece for the Old Spice, and it's got some ridiculous name like Mountain Fighter Pilot.
Why is it always
what am I doing? Yeah, there's a mountain.
I don't even live by a mountain. I don't want to climb one.
It's either like a mountain an animal or like some high capacity water, like fire hose billy goat. Like, what are you talking about? I don't want to. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. I feel like
Cool
it's a little
Mountain
much.
Rush.
And here's the other thing too is, as a society, I feel like we're getting cleaner. We have indoor plumbing now. Back in the day, when like you think about like some old timey guy, I guess that makes sense. Where you take a bath once a month, maybe you need a little bit more coverage.
Hey, when was deodorant invented?
That's a good
question.
When
was one wife finally just fed up? She's just like, we need to do something. This dude stinks so bad. You are a straight caveman. You're a caveman. You needed something under there.
Deodorant was introduced in the late 1800s. The first deodorant made with ingredients that killed odor-producing bacteria is believed to have been created by brand Mum in 1888.
Nice. God, before that, dude, especially back then, people weren't showering.
You know
as
what?
much.
Everyone smelled. I mean,
everyone smelled, so it
didn't. So it's just all the same. All the same.
So finally, somebody like took a bath and we're like, dude, smell me.
I smell great. Good. I smell good. This is actually probably back then. You're like, this guy smells weird. What's that weird smell coming off your body? You don't smell right, sir. I don't know. I just feel like full body is overkill. I don't know if we need full body.
No.
And also, don't mix up your ass stick with your armpit stick, all right? You're going to have a bad time. Yep. You're going to have a bad time, all right?
And deodorant, real quick, life hack. You have a squeaky serpentine belt? Stick a deodorant, fixes that like that.
The only people that need that is people with a 2004 CRV, all right?
And you know what? There's people out there that have 2002 CRVs. Like
I don't think a 2024 Ford Focus needs to worry about that.
I keep a stick in the car. Hang on, honey, 1 second.
Need to freshen up the old CRV here.
It's like, what are you doing? It's chirping like a bird, man.
Whisper quiet now.
Right.
Yeah, it goes from
that's what I tell her. I need to go feed the birds.
No, need to hold
it fits perfect. Up. You stick it right in there.
Yep. Ridiculous.
Or just how about you just take it to like AIR or something like that or something.
Hey, you stink, all right? You all stink.
Mm-hmm.
Your taint smells horrible. Oh, good Lord. Sorry. Taint deodorant. All right, that's your morning dump. We'll be back.
Gross.
1 second. All right, we'll go right into sports, obviously.
Yeah.
Good morning, Chewy. Morning, Scott.
What's up, Chewy?
Jason said he's gonna buy one. When we were talking about the mud blaster, the paw blaster.
That's funny.
That's funny, Ricky. What are you gonna tell her when the Chihuahua-sized paw washer shows up and you have a bull mastiff? I like a tight fit on my dog's paw. Make it better. Good morning, Michelle. Great seeing you. Don't ever spray Right Guard on your junk. Put me in the fetal position for half an hour when I was 16. Yeah, Right Guard will get you. That stuff's strong, man. That stuff is potent.
There you go. That's a little bit better. Change that lighting.
All right, we got about a minute.
Hey, my sister-in-law's in town. Julie's in town. We give her a shout out. She gave me it's the only Lululemon thing I'll ever wear.
You're wearing Lululemon.
Feels
right now?
Expensive. I'm serious. Hey, I didn't buy it. Shut up. You would wear it too. Dude, this is the nicest. Go ahead. Make fun of me.
What? You're wearing Lululemon right now?
Yes, I am. 100%. I mean, it's probably too dark. You can't. I swear to God.
You know what?
Dude, so here's what it was. Want me to tell you the story?
Why don't you say, hold on? We got 20 seconds till we go on air. Okay. Why don't we wait?
Okay. Let's wait. Well, I'm walking tall and proud in this damn thing. You're gonna be jealous. I can't wait.
Here we go. All righty. Good morning.
Get that smile off your face. I know exactly
It's
where
Brock.
this is going to go. And you know what? Go ahead.
It's Brock and apparently a Peloton instructor here.
Oh,
Hunter.
shut up. Don't. No. Don't. The Lululemon and Peloton are okay. They're probably.
And you got a yoga class later after you get your Starbucks? Jesus.
All right, shut up. So big shout out to my sister-in-law. She's in town if she's listening. Thanks, Julie, for the brand new, nice, beautiful, great fitting,
Keep going.
expensive feeling. I don't have any other adjectives. Lululemon, like zip up or whatever. Dude, I'm telling you, shut up. You know when you put something on and you're like, dude,
Yes.
this feels expensive. Like it's thicker. The stitching's bit different. It feels expensive.
Yeah.
I don't want to know how expensive.
Usually as a man, I'd say that about my Levi's or my Carhartt, not my Lululemon
You know what?
jacket.
Yeah, I didn't go out and buy it, okay? It's not like I went out, got in the car. But now putting one on, it's pretty nice.
Are
It's
you
pretty nice.
Lululemonista? Is that what you are right
Shut
now?
up.
Hunter?
Shut up. I did get some leggings too with it. No.
Did that come with an iPhone that has charms dangling from it? Is that what it is?
Okay, keep going. Keep pile it on. You
Really,
know,
what else I
I'm
can
warm
get?
and comfortable and
What does a Pilates session go for nowadays? Hunter?
they're not cheap. And you know what? You and your Levi, your Walmart, you can't afford it. So move on. Don't apply. We don't need you.
What does your much older husband do for a job there?
You know what? I'm gonna get my Range Rover.
You got brunch with the
Come
gals
over.
later?
You know,
You're gonna go drink mimosas with the gals at brunch later? Is that what you're gonna
it's wine night. Okay,
do? Oh my god!
it's Zanny and wine night. Okay,
Oh,
okay.
fantastic!
You go with your heyday.
Fantastic.
Look at you, Mister Button Up Henley boy.
Did that come with an Instagram, a fitness influencer Instagram account? Is that what it is?
You out of Lululemon jokes?
I don't know. I'm gonna think of more. I feel like I hit a wall,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Yeah,
Makes my ass look nice. It does.
really
It's
form
supposed to
fits.
suck you in. It's supposed to
It's-
suck you
It's
in.
form fitting. It looks nice.
It looks nice.
Like
You know,
some
it
rank-
does look nice.
That's like Saran wrap and a skeleton. What are you talking about, Hunter? Boy, you know what? Between now your Lululemon jacket and your skinny jeans and fancy shoes you were
Oh,
wearing the other day,
boy.
I didn't even get to bring that up yet.
Oh,
my
boy. Go
God.
ahead. Hey, it's a good segue. We got plenty of time.
I don't want to be that guy. Okay. All right. Because right now my outfit consists of
So we went to this wrestling match yet. I'm calling myself out. You know why? Because I'm not a. Okay, you know how much we rip on skinny jeans and whatnot.
Yes.
And the ones I were wearing weren't like. It's not like I just got out of the water, you know.
right. Well,
Wasn't
to
like
be
that.
fair, skinny jeans on you. You're a skinny guy. They're
I'm a
just
skinny guy.
jeans on you. They're jeans on you.
Pretty much it's jeans, right? But I had these white shoes on that I got the other day, and I'm like, I had these shoes, and I'm like, I had them in my hand. They were so cheap at the store.
Yeah.
I'm like, but damn, dude, am I going straight Rob Deerdeck with this? Like Rob can pull it off, but Rob does ridiculousness, and he's a skateboarder, and he's sponsored by DC. I'm not. Dude, everybody liked him. I got compliments. Shut up. I know what you're doing.
What? I'm not doing anything.
You're
I'm not
looking,
doing
you're
anything.
looking, you're not listening to me, and you're looking at
I'm
something else.
listening. I'm listening.
I got
and-
compliments all weekend. Those are some cool. I'm gonna go get them. While you, I'll be right back.
No, I'm no okay. Go get them. And
Right
for
back.
everyone listening, I want to give Hunter credit for taking some fashion risks, if you will. It's a lot. It's like that time I bought that newsboy cap. All right, that tweed, that twill newsboy cap. It was a risk. It didn't work out. Not a look for me. Okay, mostly because all of my friends just dogged me mercilessly about like, oh hey, what's the breaking news there, Johnny? You know, because obviously I look like a
Another thing.
newsboy. It is ridiculous. So.
Is the brand. The brand people kept looking at. They're like, damn, I haven't seen. What are these? So they're maroon.
They're
They're
nice
maroon.
shoes. I mean, I was just telling everyone, Hunter.
Dude, they're pretty dope. I like
I
these
wanna-
shoes.
I want to give you credit for taking some fashion risks. It's a lot,
That's
you
the
know.
question right there.
Oh, K-Swiss. I don't think those are legit K-Swiss.
That's the question. No, they're legit K-Swiss, but here, do people wear K-Swiss? Does that even matter? Does brand matter nowadays?
I think so. Yeah, for sure.
Really?
You're taking fashion risks. All right. You're trying new things, Hunter. And I think
they call that a midlife crisis.
You're working on it. You're working on it. Oh, I'm trying to.
One gray hair, man. I throw some Dyrdek shoes, dude.
I'm surprised you didn't have a gold hoop earring in either. So. See, Hunter, you're getting dangerously close to this right here. You need to watch out. Okay.
Imagine. No. Stop that.
You're getting super close.
Those guys are way too muscly and tan, and
you're working on it. What go? There's got to be some better ones. I looked up skinny jeans, big shoes, funny. That's what I looked up. Oh, let's see if there's. Oh, there's got to be better ones. Picture of Doug comes up.
Yeah, right.
Hold on, there's got to be better ones. Yeah, like yours weren't that bad. Like,
yeah,
it wasn't
I'm not.
Like
yeah,
that.
that's not. No, come on. He makes that guy look bow-legged. He looks like he looks like Yosemite Sam.
Yeah, right.
He's the tightest, most skinniest testicle gripping jeans. What's that? Family Guy joke.
Yeah, right. Ooh. Well, enjoy your Lululemon. It is very nice. It looks nice. I'll be honest though. I don't know if I'd lead conversations with this is Lululemon. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. If anyone asks, maybe whisper it to them in public settings, or lie. Say it's Carhartt. Say it's American Eagle. I don't know anything else. Anything else.
All right, let's get to sports. Let go of my damn shirt and.
That's right. We're going to talk yoga poses.
Damn Super Bowl yesterday. That's what we should be talking about.
Yoga poses with Hunter in sports.
God.
As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
Bud Distributing, getting you stocked up with delicious Bud Light, tall, cool Budweisers, other great drinks to keep the party going. Check out all your favorite distributors. Get stocked up. And, of course, always drink wiser with Bud Distributing, Bud.
All right, the game yesterday. There's a lot we could talk about the game, but I just want to open it up with the naked guy. So, did anybody see the video? We right away, as soon as you heard Romo say, "Oh, there's a naked guy in the field," and then he says, "Oh, we can't talk about that," and then they just moved right on. It's funny how like Romo is like so in the moment that like he's saying what he's thinking, and sometimes that like he's ahead of himself, and he did it. He's like, "Oh, there's a naked guy in the field." Oh, we can't talk about that, and then.
We mentioned and we talked about this when it was announced that him and Jim Nantz are going to do it. And that's why you got Romo does a very good job, but you still got the straight man, Jim Nantz, that will keep everything. Because Romo also has a very good sense of humor. And if you just let him run, he might say something that will get the network in trouble.
Off, man. So, yeah. He gets off on his little tangents. And by the way,
they called a great game, though. They called a great game.
They really did. Yeah. Guy wasn't naked, by the way. I looked up the video.
Well, let's talk. Let's talk more about that guy tomorrow, because obviously more important play on the field.
Yes.
Hunter, what's your take? I want your maybe your Reader's Digest version of the game and what you thought of it.
Okay. My Reader's Digest version of the game last night was everything that I thought it wouldn't be. I thought it was going to be a blowout. I thought the Chiefs were going to take the ball and just absolutely cram it down their throat, and we were going to have a high-scoring, lopsided game.
Yeah.
Wasn't any of that at all yesterday. And I brought this up last hour, and I think more people are probably listening this hour, and I said this, but did you have this experience last night? Maybe all the women at the party last night were looking at you saying, this game sucks. This is the worst game ever. And
this is so boring. You watch this all year long. Oh my God. Yeah.
You know, I can see where you're coming from. Yes, but it's actually a very stalemate everywhere. Right. I mean, the defenses last night were absolutely phenomenal on both ends. Secondary was flying around. Nobody but apparently Travis Kelce could get open. A lot of crazy plays, turnovers on each side. When San Francisco turned the ball over right away, I kind of almost threw the towel in for them. Like, you can't do that in this game. You can't turn the ball, but they both did. Both sides.
Surprising too. McCaffrey letting the ball get out. That's not very typical for his
Nope.
playing style. He holds on to that ball. Mahomes throwing a pick in the
pick.
Super Bowl. Whoa, look out now.
Let's talk about McCaffrey real quick. McCaffrey last night had a few plays that created extra yards, were absolutely phenomenal. You'll never see another running. I mean, there are a lot of great running backs out there, but this dude has something in his step that nobody can figure out. If it's one-on-one, he's just like, sorry, good night. McCaffrey is nasty. Did you see that one play last night where he caught, it was like a bubble screen, maybe? It was like a bubble screen, but it was around the left side, outside. He catches it, and he needed the first down, I believe, in that scenario. And he did like a skip.
Yep.
And it was just like setting the defender up in a certain way where he could just get literally a half step on him. That's all he needed. Yep. Down the sideline. I'm like, damn, that is something to see. And that's why these guys are in the Super Bowl.
Right. And you know what? To the credit of the Kansas City Chiefs, actually kept him fairly quiet. He only had 80 yards rushing, which, again, I made the comment, and my take on it was that McCaffrey could either make or break that game for the 49ers. It was up to the Chiefs to keep him quiet. They kept him under 100 yards, and that's huge. That's huge.
Huge.
Because both teams have great receivers. They both have very talented quarterbacks. We saw that. Man, Purdy was hucking that football.
Dude, Purdy's got one of the best arms. I'm telling you.
He's smart with it, man.
Leads a ball to a receiver better than I've seen most people do it. And he's so poised. There was nothing about Purdy last night that I was like, no. That dude is fundamentally scary. Like, actually, fundamentally good.
Yeah.
That almost unbeatable. Like, you have to have a Mahomes. You have to have these huge plays on the other side to counteract. Like, the dude doesn't screw up that much.
No, he's a smart player, especially for being literally the last guy selected in the draft. The last one. Like, they were cleaning tables and mopping floors, and they picked. Yeah.
I'm starting to get sick and tired of that statement, by the way. He was like the 6th round. Shut up. He's still in the NFL. He's still like the best of the best of the best.
No, for sure.
When people say that, I'm like, he just hasn't had his opportunity yet.
And I think that goes for
multiple quarterbacks like that.
Dude, there's so many. You could even go back and argue the Tom Brady case for that. If Bledsoe
not Mr. Irrelevant.
At this point, and I don't think that tag will stick, but it will be something that will always be brought up as he continues to have success. If he continues to have success, which I think he will, he's not going anywhere. The 49ers aren't going to get rid of him. He played a great game. But that could also be said, same thing with Tom Brady. Think about if Drew Bledsoe wouldn't have got hurt. Where are we at? If Drew Bledsoe didn't go down, do we talk about Tom Brady like we do? Same thing with Brock Purdy. Garoppolo doesn't go down. What do we do? What do we see?
He was third on the list.
He's come up. You're right. Actually, there was someone else ahead of him that he had to. So I'm impressed with Brock Purdy's play. They just couldn't capitalize in parts of the game where they needed to. One was that pick thrown by Mahomes. They needed points on that one. I think we'd be saying something different if they would have at least gotten even three after that pick, but they didn't capitalize. And when you play the Chiefs, you have to capitalize every single time. You do.
So last night in the overtime, there was a scenario where I'm looking over at Amanda and I was saying, hey, this is kind of a weird situation here because there was a missed PAT earlier in the game by San Francisco, which kept them within 3, which at the end they could have been up by 4. And I'm looking at everybody. Everybody's saying, if they would have missed that PAT or gotten it blocked, this would have been a different scenario. And I'm saying, no. Listen, like there's an opportunity for San Francisco to end up with a tie now because that option is available to Kansas City. Right. Whereas if you were up by 4, Kansas is forced to score at that point. And that's scary. When Mahomes has the ball and you have to score, that's a different type of offense. It gets more explosive. You can't lean back on a field goal. You know what I'm saying? Right. And you're in overtime. Right. It's 4 down territory. You get 4 downs because you have to score.
And at this point, if they I know you want to take the points against a team like Kansas City, but I'm right there with you, Hunter, is that this is the biggest game. And you don't get it, put it on the defense then, because the defense has to stop them either way. So go for it. Give a shot at greatness.
Yeah, you're talking about beforehand what I was just talking about when they kicked a field goal because it was like 4th and 9 on like the 12 or 11 or so, somewhere in that region, or goal, I should say. And they kicked a field goal instead of going for the touchdown, which was smart.
No, I'm talking overtime. I'm talking overtime.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Right. Exactly. Yes. And again, you look at you could break this down every which way. Well, they should have done this play, or why did they do that? I get it. They shouldn't have been a 4th and 9, whatever. But in the Super Bowl, against one of the toughest opponents, a dynasty team now at this point.
Yeah,
go for broke, man. Go for broke.
Yeah. Do you? I don't think anybody blamed San Francisco for making that decision at the time.
You can't.
You can't. It's actually a very good decision until you kick the ball off and now Mahomes has it. And you're thinking, damn, was that a good decision?
Mm-hmm.
Because now they're going to come out on fire. They're going to score and win this game.
Yep.
I said this last hour. I think if this situation happens again, say the exact same scenario next year's Super Bowl, I think the opposite team is going for it. Even if it's 4th and 9 or 4th and goal from the 11.
Yeah.
Even if you have 11, you're we still got to score. We have to score a touchdown. It's Mahomes. They're going to score.
Well, and
that's guaranteed almost. They're going to score.
Right. And I made this comment last hour, and I don't know how much more we need to dig into it. I have my final thoughts here on it. But when I saw in overtime, that it went to overtime, I was like, cripes. But when it was overtime and I saw that 49ers only got 3, I honestly,
that's it.
I knew the Chiefs were going to win. You now gave Kansas City a time to reset. It's not like they were coming off their heels. No, they got the kick and then they got to start fresh. You know what I mean? And when you do that in those type of scenarios, you're going to pick Mahomes to get 6. You're going to. Did they when they were down there in overtime? So they 2nd and goal, they ran the ball. They gave it to McCaffrey. Then they gave it to him again. They ran it twice, right? On 3rd and goal, ended up losing yards. Yeah.
Is that how that worked out? And then they threw the ball, got pressure, and he basically just tossed it out of the back of the end zone. And now we kick a field goal. To where I'm like, dude, just start throwing the ball. Even if it's in the McCaffrey can get loose at some point.
Yeah.
Cross route across the field. He's fast enough to where I don't know. There's a couple calls where I'm like, give yourself a better opportunity.
Yeah. And
Brock Purdy can throw it.
I'm not saying you need to do all these trick plays, but they scored. They got 6 on that flea flicker basically, and Kyle Shanahan doing that. Throw another one at him. You know what I mean? I think the 49ers offense was more than capable on putting it up in overtime against the Kansas City Chiefs defense and getting 6. But what do you do in that scenario? It's don't tough. Get it and they score. Everyone's mad at you because you went for it and you didn't go for 3. But
you know what?
I don't know.
I bet you the analytics are changing. Even in that scenario, the analytics with Mahomes on the other side, teams are going to be like, we have to score.
Yeah.
The field goal is not an option anymore.
It's not an
option. Look at the previous Super Bowl. Look at what has happened in the past with this guy. They're going to score. So we have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or we have to end the game. Actually, at that point,
end the game. Get 6 and end this game. We cannot put the ball back in their hands. We've seen it too many times. So, well, I want to get to our topic of the day here, and I think it's safe to say that Mahomes, another MVP, another Super Bowl. They're a dynasty. He's only 28 years old. I mean this, and I said it last hour, Hunter, and if my wife's listening, I'm sorry. I've come to grips. You know what? I don't care if she cheers for the Packers. She doesn't have to like the Packers. I want my daughter to be a Packers fan or at least cheer for both. But I'm sick of the Chiefs. I didn't want them to win. I don't want Mahomes to get another Super Bowl ring. And I mean that. I mean it 110% of my being as a Packer fan. I don't want to see him get any more. I don't.
I'm right there with you. But hey, sometimes you just gotta.
Dude, he's 28 years old. He's 28
You
years
gotta
old.
you gotta realize what reality is, and you know what reality is right now. Like he's looking at Tom, and he's looking at those records, and he's looking.
He's already there, dude. He's already there. The fact that Travis Kelce surpassed Jerry Rice in the most postseason receptions.
Here's one thing though. He's gonna lose Kelce. I believe Kelce's retiring. He's done.
This year, no.
Yep.
No way.
I'll bet you.
No. I'll take that bet. You still actually we're even now because you said the Chiefs were going to win.
Right.
So we'll do $10. Now we're starting fresh.
$10.
He's not retiring.
Yeah,
he's not retiring. He's not.
Dude, he's got a pop star. He's going to marry a pop star during the offseason.
After he assaulted Andy Reid, he needs to come back for one more year, okay?
Right.
After physically assaulting an old man,
he owes Andy one more year.
He owes Andy one more year. Yeah. So anyway, that's final thoughts. Anything else we need to wrap it up with?
I don't think so. I think we got more Super Bowl talk coming up. So
honestly, at this point, like I think the over/under, we could let's take a guess over the next 5 years. How many more times are we going to talk about the Chiefs in the Super Bowl?
5 years?
2 more at least in the next 5. 2 more maybe in the next 5 years?
It's probably a good guess. 2 at least.
2 more. Ugh. Great. The only thing we can hope as fans of other teams is that Mahomes falls off the fire truck in the celebration parade.
God, that's like the only thing that can stop this guy.
And even then, probably not. He'd probably still come back.
Hobble back onto the field.
Yeah.
And bomb a couple touchdowns. It's just
he had on their team. I'm sorry. We'll wrap this up with this. He had the most rushing yards on their team in the Super Bowl. How do you beat a team where the quarterback has the most rushing yards as well as like 300 passing yards? You can't do it.
You don't. You don't.
Unbelievable. Anyway, all right. That's your sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back. I hope he's dead.
Jeez, man. He just threw a few touchdowns. Yeah, it is starting to get annoying, but I'm starting to get numb to it, I guess.
And again, there's such an ebb and flow with the league, and we're seeing people come in, and it's hard to get to this. I know it actually doesn't seem hard.
Not for the Chiefs,
but but we also felt that way. The same thing happened with Montana. The same thing happened with the Cowboys, and I mean, it's still, the league is still challenging enough, and there's so much great young talent coming in that, and if you're right, if Kelce does retire, that's a huge chunk missing. You know what I mean?
I know you don't listen to. Do you listen to sports radio? They've been talking about it a lot.
I only listen to recaps of our sports talk.
They were saying, I think what I heard last is if he wins the Super Bowl, there are talks of like the exact midsummer he's proposing, he's gone.
I mean, I feel like that's just people looking for bait clicks. You know what I mean? I just feel he's on top right now. He has not lost a step in his game.
I think that came from Scheffner's mouth and Dan Patrick's mouth.
Those guys know a lot of stuff, but Scheffner's also talked about
he's also a talking head too.
Exactly.
Right.
I don't know. How old is Kelce now? He's what, 30?
He's older, I think. I think he's older than we think. Really? Maybe not.
34. I mean, that's for a tight end.
That's old.
That's old. You look at him play, though.
Dude, he's guaranteed, obviously, Hall of Fame.
Oh, first
he's
ballot.
Got the records already.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, now he plays, let's say he plays one more season. Now he's almost getting untouchable. I mean, no one thought Jerry Rice's record would be broken.
Right.
And
yeah, he's getting to that point for sure. So, what if he just does what Gronk does and just comes back for the playoffs?
He could.
He could.
Takes it easy, takes half the season off, comes in on big games. I mean, I don't know.
He's obviously comfortable talking to Andy Reid from the other night.
No shit. He's obviously comfortable yelling at Wilford Brimley.
Figure something out. Right.
God almighty.
All right. Highlighted your Super Bowl, huh? Is that what it is?
Yep. Yeah, non-gameplay related. What was your highlight from the Super Bowl? So, all right, here we go. Well, good morning. 7:56. It is the Plan B Morning Show. Brock and Hunter.
Morning. What's up?
Ooh, doggy.
Showtime.
I almost bought a banjo the other day, too, by the way.
you?
Well, I shouldn't say I bought it. I took some stuff to the pawn shop, just stuff I wanted to unload.
You saw one there and you looked at it
I
for a
saw
while?
one there and I'm like, what, you want to do a trade? In my mind, but I knew my wife would be upset if instead of coming home with cash.
I think my dad's got one, like a really old one. It's all beat up. Yeah.
Banjos are fun, man. Anyway, almost bought a banjo. Or almost traded my junk for a banjo. That's what it was. So
glad you did.
Okay, let's get to it. Yeah, because you know I'd bring it into the studio
Jesus.
and play it. We'll get to your topic of the day. And obviously, we've talked at length about the Super Bowl, the gameplay. But let's talk about the other major aspects, the other things outside, the things surrounding the commercials, the halftime show, the food, non-gameplay related. What's your highlight from Super Bowl Sunday? You want?
All right, I'm going to kick it off. I'm going to say it.
Okay, go for it.
I laughed out loud during the Super Bowl. That I didn't think I was going to at any point. But it was when did you see the State Farm neighbor commercial with Arnold?
It was good. It was
neighbor.
A good one. Yeah.
It's neighbor.
This lady's in labor.
Dude, I was dying.
It was good.
Okay, so I've heard
good.
so many Arnolds and so many Schwarzenegger impressions. I've seen him like really, bank on it, and he's using it more now, like as a comedic aspect. But that one got me last night. I was like,
it was good.
There was one commercial last night that I laughed, and everybody in the room did too. This lady's in labor, dude. I was dying.
That lady is sitting there just hanging from the rope. Says they're like, Arnold, can you labor? Yeah,
labor.
It was good. It was good.
And there was another language one last night, or not language, impression one with Christopher Walken. The guys.
Oh, that one was fantastic. I love
everybody doing the Walken impression.
Yeah. Mr. Walken, here's your table.
Your car.
Your car. And that one was so good.
It was
so good. That was great. Yeah. I liked the so I had to take the kiddo to bed, so I missed a good chunk of the later on stuff and everything. And but some of the ones I saw I really enjoyed. I like that the caveman that they've brought back from Geico.
Oh yeah,
that's been pretty. There were some good ones there.
I think the Geico. That's like the Geico. That was the base. Of the Geico commercial saga.
There was another one that was pretty good, and who was it for? But everyone was freaking out, and then they get the good news, and they're like, "Oh, what was that for?" Like one guy slams his head into the wall, and they're all freaking out.
Oh yeah,
what I'm talking about? That one was pretty good.
You know what's hard about Super Bowl commercials? Like a lot of times, people forget that like people want to watch commercials. It was loud.
Right. Yeah.
Shh.
Yeah. Be quiet. I want to hear what the Geico guy has to say. So be quiet. But no, I like that. I think the Arnold commercial is a good answer for your non-gameplay related highlight.
Yeah.
That was very
My
good.
second one would probably be the wings. We had the old grandpappy out last night and dunked some wings and some oil.
The food, absolutely. That's we did pork street tacos. We did those at home.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. That with the pigs in the blanket. It was fantastic. So I'm still, like I said, I'm full. I'm not eating for 2 days, but yeah, it was good. I don't know if this will surprise you, maybe not. Usher was fantastic. What a great halftime show. Holy shit.
Maybe the part where he ripped his shirt off, I was like, oh, okay. But
I mean,
other than that,
if I look as good as him at that age, because what is he?
How old is he?
50?
We were guessing.
I think he's almost 50.
That's what everybody said. They're like, I think he's almost 50. That was the answer last night.
Usher. If I looked at, he's 45. If I look that good at 45, I'm never having my shirt on. Are you kidding me?
Right. I will never have a hairline like that. Damn it.
Yeah, that's it. But I all kidding aside, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say like, all of his songs he's saying I knew. Kiki was having a heyday. She's like, oh my God, this reminds me when I was in the club when I was in my 20s.
Yes.
I'm like, Jesus God, calm down there.
So
Kiki.
that halftime show was fantastic.
It was so good.
Everybody agreed too last night. Like that was good.
And then he brought out Alicia Keys, Little John, Ludacris. Holy shnikes,
Question.
Man. Yeah, go for it.
Why was it so good? And why was it so much better than the other ones? Because let's be honest, all the other ones was singing and dancing.
Yeah.
It's just, is it because of the artist and who we brought? Is that the difference? Because as far as like the people dancing around and the production and the fireworks, it all looks the same to me.
It
from
really
last
does.
year, from the year before. So my question is, why was last night fantastic?
I think for a lot of millennials, which is a huge part of the population right now, who grew up to yeah, and, that was so ingrained in us. And
turned down for what they played. It get very clubby last night. It was awesome.
And it was just so well put together. And Ludacris coming out and I forgot. I made the comment to Key. I'm like, I forgot how good Usher can dance. That guy can effing move, dude. I seriously watched the whole thing.
Like Michael Jackson, Usher, Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Few of those guys could just cut it up.
Yep. But yeah, so for me, I'm outside of the food and everything, I'd say the Super Bowl halftime show.
And while Usher was performing last night, did you by chance take a peek over at Kiki? She's just sweating.
Oh, dude, she had heart palpitations.
I looked at the girls at the house last night. Wow, they didn't know. I'm like, yeah, they're really liking this halftime show. That's for sure.
Why do you think you and I are upset that Usher took his shirt off and looked as good as he did? Right, exactly.
Don't do that. She's already
pretty sure the next time I have sex with Kiki, she'll be thinking about Usher's halftime.
She's gonna go. She's gonna go. Yeah. Why are you saying it like that? You're saying it different than you did the other night.
That's different.
You're supposed to say yeah.
There's a tinge of Little John in your okay. I don't like it. Yeah. She starts going into a Ludacris rap. What are you doing? What's going on here right now? Hold on.
In the club looking so conspicuous.
Here, why don't you thinking? Here, can you dance into the bedroom? Just do some Usher moves. No, I can't.
I want to play some music this time. I want to play some music.
We need to set the mood. Yeah. Anyway, so that was a good highlight. I want to go back, get some answers here on Facebook. What was your non-gameplay related highlight? Super Trucker Troy had a good one. The Dunkin' Donuts commercial, that one was good too. Do you remember that one?
Mm-mm.
You had Matt Damon, Tom Brady.
And
Ben Affleck coming in as the Dunkin', like the Dunkin' Boys or whatever it was.
Yeah, right.
They come to the studio for Jennifer Lopez, obviously, who is Ben Affleck's wife, or when they remarry. Anyway, it was really good. Matt Damon.
I think they were too loud in the room at that. I was watching it, but I couldn't hear it.
That one was good. That was a good commercial. Let's see. Well, let me go to Facebook. I'm all over the place here. Jeremy said making it to work on Monday. Oh, you limped in on there, Jeremy. There's a lot of people hurting today for sure. Tyler had a good one. Watching on my new 86-inch TV. Good Lord,
damn.
Tyler.
Got the 86-inch. I know it's exactly what TV you're talking. My brother's looking at the exact same one.
That is huge.
But once you see the price tag, come on.
Yeah, might as well.
Dude, honestly, that I can't remember what he said the price was, but I'm like, CJ, go get that TV right now. Like that's a phenomenal deal for 86 inches.
For 86 inches. That's a wall. You have a wall TV. It's the whole wall.
Yeah, it's fun watching the game on that for sure.
Let's see. Tony said the food. That was a real popular answer. The food is just, everyone loves the food. You just get to eat and be gluttonous. Crystal had a funny answer. Her non-game related highlight from the Super Bowl: the losing team pouting while confetti is falling on them. Cracks me up.
That's sad.
You do forget about that.
That's sad.
Gameplay, the confetti is blasting everywhere. People are cheering. The other team, losing team, still needs to navigate their way back to the.
Well, she's specifically talking. I can't remember who the player was, but at the end of the game, it was a shot of him on the bench, kind of like slunched over. Dude, I mean, you could just feel the devastation through the TV, and all you saw was just a bunch of red confetti hitting this guy.
Just sticking to his sweaty body.
And you know what? Yeah. They stayed on him for like 10 seconds. And it was like a little too long for the cameraman to be on him because it was sad. It was. I specifically remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, you forget. You see all the cheering and there's a shot of Kelsey and Swift embracing each other. But then there's a team of 52 other players and coaches and everyone.
Just the way it ended too. It was like abrupt and it was like you had it. You guys were up. Like
all that build up months, years. Yep. Yeah. then you got Crystal over there going, ah,
Oh God,
Jesus God.
Sad.
Let's see. Joe said watching a movie with my kids and not the game. Hey, that works too. That's some people.
Hey, you know what you do, man?
Yep.
Nickelodeon was broadcasting it. You turn it on the Nickelodeon one, so you get both. Like kids, it's Nick at Night, Nickelodeon. This is great.
To be honest, though, Hunter, and this goes into the comment I made, I think I've turned to a point where I'm gonna stop trying to appease my wife and say I was excited about the game. I really could have cared less about that game last night because I just want to see my Packers in it, and my Packers were close. Yeah. So I kind of understand if you don't have, I bet you there was probably a lot of Detroit Lions fans who are like, I don't care. I don't want to see it. It should have been us. You know what I mean? So
for sure. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't care about that game up until like overtime. Then I found myself kind of getting close to the edge of the couch.
It still is good football. If you appreciate the game, you do say. But that's almost like,
come on, Purdy. Come on, put it in.
What was the game how many years ago where it was like 9-7? And it was just a boring like that one, and it was like the Giants and whoever. It was just
Denver? Wasn't Denver?
Maybe whoever it was, but like, yeah, that is a big waste for me of a Sunday. I'm like, I would have rather done anything else, but we'll end with one more. Chad said the cheesecake dip my wife made. Ooh, delicious. Oh, delicious.
Fantastic. She had coconut cake last night. I'm like, you throw that away.
Yeah.
Oh. Everybody liked it. Everybody loves coconut cake. I'm like, you like flakes of coconut on your cake? Like, have you had any other cake?
I feel like that's so old. That's such an old timey.
It's like grandma stuff.
Yeah.
And I made a cheese ball that was full of nuts last night too. I'm like, throw that away with the coconut cake. How much more stuff can we add? Let's have some stuff that's really good and then effing ruin it.
Just ruin it. Yeah. Nuts in a cheese ball with nuts. That's awful. Yeah. Those walnut shavings in there. You ruined it. You ruined the cheese ball. Yeah. Yeah.
God. Pissing me off. So you have carrot cake too. We have a bunch of carrot flakes on a cake. Do we have any regular cake?
I tell you what, why don't we just have black licorice and some circus peanuts? How about
Grandma, that? Where's the pasta bowl at too? We got beets up. Where are the beets?
How about we just have a bunch of unwrapped hard candy in a glass dish? What are we doing?
Crystal bowls full of stuff I don't want.
We could have 80. What? There wasn't like an Oreo chocolate dessert cake you could have bought.
That's too good. That's too good. People like that. God.
Listen, this is the Great Depression, and the only thing to put on little Timmy's birthday cake is coconut shavings. Stop it.
It's supposed to be Super Bowl food, not church food. Okay?
Yep. Thanks,
Helen. It's the bowl full of Jello, green Jello.
With the green Jello with the stuff in it. You're like, I don't want to. You put hard stuff in a soft thing. I don't like it.
It's a Jello ring that's got like fruit in it.
Unbelievable.
Nobody wants that. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Okay.
Why don't you shake that thing to the trash? All right, why don't you do that?
Oops, I dropped it.
Oops. JELL. I'll throw it in the trash. Oh. That's what it is. Oh, I dropped it in the trash. Oh no. All right. Anyway, we're gonna be back with more. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around. Oh man. Well, hey, thanks everyone for hanging out. We appreciate it. Glad with more than I thought on a Monday after the Super Bowl. So thanks everyone for.
Hope you're feeling all right.
We'll see you back here tomorrow. Obviously, keep tuned in. We'll be on for the next 2 hours, but we'll see you guys back here tomorrow. All right. Bye.